Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Successful Non-Technical Leader. My name is Ben, and I will be your host. Today we are going to talk about the importance of code review. Now, up to this point, we've talked about what your team should look like. We've talked about who should be on the team. The most important of those people being the technical leader. We've talked about how to find that person, how to vet them, how to test them, and test all your team members. And now we're talking about what that technical lead should be doing, one of their main responsibilities, which is code review. Now, I've been on big teams with lots of developers writing on the same code base, feverishly working, that did not do code review. And I can tell you, it is a disaster. Buggy code can get merged in pretty easily. That is so obviously broken that anyone could have caught it with a 10-inch pole, 10-foot pole. The other inefficiencies, that hard to find bugs that just get merged in because the code was written sloppily. The code isn't readable because nobody's looking at it. They just care what's showing on the front end. They don't care how it's going to be maintained in the future. And you get the results that you deliver. Basically, you reap the rewards of the lack of code review on projects like that. Now, as I mentioned, one of the main responsibilities of your technical lead should be code review. And we have some great tools to help with that today. Version control with Git. You can see every line of code that's been changed by a developer, and even invisible characters within the code. And you can see exactly what their intent was. You can try to read it and decipher it all together in basically a sandbox. So it's great. The technology's there. The hope is that more teams will do this so that they can be more successful. Now, what are they looking for in code review? Well, they're looking for not only buggy code, security issues, they're also looking for code that's not readable. We need our code to be able to be read by another person. Just that in and of itself is worth the time to do code review, to make sure someone else can understand it. And if not, push the developer to make it a little more clear what's going on. In addition to that, the code review is looking for code that's not maintainable, and several other things. So, the other thing that they're looking for is opportunities to improve the developer, ways that they could improve their writing, or tips to help the developer improve. Now, just because a developer gets through the filter process, gets through your test, and gets onto a project does not mean that they will be able to provide value long-term on the project. To do that, they're going to have to be able to take feedback, deliver consistent value, write readable code, improve consistently, communicate clearly, and meet deadlines. Well, how can you know if that individual contributor is doing all those things without reading their code? I mean, it's imperative that code review is happening on all our teams. They would improve drastically if we would just implement this one step. So, code review isn't free. Nothing in life is, right? Nothing good in life is free. It adds about, I estimate, 10% cost to the budget. And you can also budget for it. If you think code review could help your project a little more than just 10%, we'll budget 20%. So if a developer takes 20 hours to write some code, then you could estimate about 2 hours to review that code, and you just build it right in to the budget. Or you could even do a little bit less if depending on your project and your team needs. So, lastly, for a benchmark, if you implement this, you're going to find that long-term, about 1/4 of your developers are not going to be able to contribute long-term. These will be people who in the past, without any supervision, were just getting by, not really providing a lot of value, just kind of coasting on the coattails of others. But with this individual code review, you're going to see that there's just some developers, about a fourth in our experience, that are just not able to cut it. They're not able to contribute and add value and quality to your project. So that's all my tips related to code review. This article and video is part of our series that helps non-technical leaders. We have a free guide you can download at the link below on our website. It's called Guide to Tech Projects for Non-Technical Founders. It's our gift to you for engaging with this content and getting to know us a little bit. We love to help with tech projects. If you have a need, whether you want someone to come in and help provide some structure and discipline and energy and organization to the team, then that's definitely something we can pitch in. Or if you just need additional contributors, we can also help in that way as well. Please reach out, contact us at bwink.com. And with that, this is Ben signing out.